Hi folks, thank you so much for joining me today here at All About Candles. My name's Greg, I'm your self-proclaimed Canadian candle connoisseur, and this is my first of hopefully many weekly wax wrap-ups where I'm gonna go through all of the candles that I finished this week and give you sort of a really tight synopsis on how each of them did. It's almost gonna be kind of like a speed round. Now, these are not all candles that I started burning and finished burning this week, obviously. This is like, specifically today, this is a lot of candles that I kind of had to just finish up. And so the first one is a pink lavender and espresso. I love this candle. This is probably in my top 5 Bath & Body Works candles right now. The scent notes on it are rich pink lavender, caramel espresso beans, and smooth vanilla. And yeah, I mean, this is just one of my favorite fragrances from Bath & Body Works ever. And I have not gotten sick of it yet. Yes, I recommend it. And yes, I've repurchased it. However, there is a caveat, which is that it doesn't always perform super well. I feel like this is not my first time burning this candle. There is some soot, carbon residue around here. It's thick, ropey wicks, which can sometimes be the kiss of death for sooting. But however, I've burned many of these. They always burn really well up until about here. Yeah, that's where I am, up until about here. They burn pretty spectacularly. Strength and throw is like a solid 8. I love it. And when I love a fragrance this much, I don't really care that I have to put the last third of it under a candle lamp, which is exactly what I did. Once it started to go sideways, I pull the trigger, put it under a candle lamp, and enjoy it that way. And I have no problem, when I like a scent this much, I have no problem getting like 7 or 8 good burns out of it and then throwing it under the lamp. So that was that one. I also finished off this afternoon Rainfall, which is this beautiful packaging. I think these just got released post Candle Day. And this collection, I also have Lavender Vanilla here. This collection also included Vanilla Birch and Palo Santo, and I really think they are some of the most beautiful candles that Bath & Body Works has ever done. I'm gonna put up a video of me burning either the Vanilla Birch or the Afternoon Rainfall just to show you how beautiful these candles look while they're being burned. This one, dun dun dun. This one burned pretty well up until about the halfway point. The scent notes on it are soft raindrops tapping at your window, fresh aloe blossoms, and a hint of musk. And I get apple from this. I guess that's probably the aloe note. I found this candle very confusing. It's not like, there's another Rainfall candle that BBW puts out. I forget what it's called right now. It's not at all like that. That candle is a very sort of like ozone-y, it's currently raining candle. This smells a little bit more like you're in a field and it's just stopped raining. The scent notes confuse me. I think the aloe is where I'm getting that apple from. But when they say hint of musk, it's a very light hint of musk. Soft raindrops tapping at your window, fresh aloe blossoms, and a hint of musk. Whenever we get kind of bullshit scent notes like that, I always kind of wonder if they were just like, let's call this Afternoon Rainfall and put it out. It's not ozone-y. It's not ozone-y at all, and I hate to be gross about it, but towards the end of the candle, I was getting a little bit of a urine-y smell from it. Just a tiny little bit, like, it wasn't great. And it started performing really badly, sooting all over the place and looking gross. And so I didn't like the fragrance enough to put it under a candle lamp or in a crock. So I just put it outside and I just burned it outside because it was so beautiful in the evening when it was dark out. It was such a beautiful burn. yeah, not a repurchase for me. So sticking with that, we have this Lavender Vanilla candle. This was really beautiful. Beautiful to smell and beautiful to look at while it was burning. I mean, just gorgeous the way that it sort of illuminates. What do they call them? Like luminary candles. The notes on this are lavender blossoms, creamy vanilla, white woods, and sugared musk. I really like this. I feel like this candle has come out before, and I never gave it a try because I had smelled the Lavender Vanilla body care. I think it's in the aromatherapy collection. I had smelled the lavender and vanilla body care before and kind of assumed that the candle would be the same, but it's not. This is a different scent than the aromatherapy lavender vanilla stuff is. Yeah, and I feel like the scent notes are pretty spot on. The lavender blossom hits you first with the top note, and then there's a musky vanilla base note out that balances it really nicely. And it burned pretty well. I burned it all the way down to the wick nickels. It extinguished itself, and it performed nicely. I would say that strength and throw was a 7. It was a good 7. Yeah, I really like this one. And I did get backups. These candles were so beautiful that I didn't get an extra afternoon rainfall, but I did stock up a little bit on the lavender vanilla and the vanilla birch. I love Bath and Body Works vanilla blends. I really do. One last Bath and Body Works candle, the coconut sandalwood. I just did an in-depth review of this. I'll link to it below. Wasn't super impressed with the fragrance, but the strength and throw was amazing, and it burned beautifully all the way down to the wick nickels, extinguished itself. I would light this up, and within half an hour it was at like a 7. Unfortunately, I thought that the scent fell really flat for me. It's a very sort of dusty, sandy sort of sandalwood. And instead of balancing it with like a fresh juicy coconut, it's balanced with coconut palm. So it doesn't really hit the experience that I was hoping for, and it was a very bassy one-note candle. However, if you do see this in the store and you like the smell of it, I highly recommend picking it up because it's one of the best burning Bath & Body Works candles that I've had in a very long time. And that was it for Bath & Body Works. I also had Strawberry Poundcake by Village Candle. I finished this one. As you can see, I had to lamp it and crock it because at this halfway point, it basically completely stopped burning. And then under the heat lamp and in my candle crock, I wasn't getting much fragrance out of it, which is so sad because it is a beautiful fragrance. I did a full review on this one. It's a long story. I'll put the link below. I was in Vancouver a couple of months ago to see the Madonna concert with my friend Teddy. And we went into a cute little gift shop. I don't know about you guys, but when I'm on like vacation, I have no candle budget. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like when I'm at the airport, I also have no budget. Like, if I want a trashy magazine and a $8 bottle of water, the airport is where I do it. And when I'm on vacation, I have no budget for candles either. And so I picked this up. It was a one wick candle from a gift shop. It was made by the Serendipity Candle Factory, and it was made in Canada. It was $19.95, 20 buckaroos Canadian. I would normally not usually pay $20 for a single wick candle, but I really like the fragrance. And like I said, I have no budget when I'm on vacation seeing Madonna. It's blueberry and butter tart. And it is not, I can't really think of a Bath and Body Works candle to compare this to other than a little bit like the Happy Hanukkah candle or a wild berry jam donut candle. It's very starchy and very the blueberry, it's not really a bright, fresh blueberry. It's like a baked blueberry. And look at how beautifully it performed. Like, it barely dragged at all. Every time I burned it, it pooled out in a matter of minutes. No, not minutes. It would take at least 45 minutes to pool out, but that's minutes, right? What I'm saying is, single wicks from Bath & Body Works I find mostly atrocious. They take forever to pool out and they have no strength and throw. This little sucker was probably giving me a 6.5 for strength and throw. And during some of the middle burns, when I had a really nice thick wax pool going, it was like a 7. This is a teeny tiny little, and also apparently like some of the proceeds, they had sort of a pride set up there in Vancouver, and a lot of the proceeds were going to PFLAG, which also helps me justify spending $20 on a single wick. I mean, Bath & Body Works can't with their single wicks. If a Bath & Body Works single wick performed like this, I would actually probably buy them once in a while. And I also really liked the cork lid. That's something that was like a little bit of a neat, unique touch. I kind of wish I had gotten 2 of these. I'm not gonna lie. I would repurchase it and I would recommend it if you're ever in a random gift shop in Vancouver. But no, serendipitycandlefactory.com. I'm going to be checking them out. I might place an order because I was super impressed with how this performed. And then I also had, this is funny, I also had this cucumber mint mojito from DW Candles. My boyfriend bought this one for me. He's so cute. It smells like cucumber and mint when you smell it. But it didn't smell like cucumber and mint when I was burning it. Strength and thrill was probably a 1. When it was lit, if I put it up to my face like this and inhaled really deeply, then I could smell it. But this was just a cute little candle for me to put out on my patio. And it actually burned really well. Like, it would pool out quite quickly and it didn't drag. There was definitely a little bit of sooting. I didn't take super good care of it because I was burning it outside. But yeah, DW, Cucumber Mint Mojito. I never asked the boyfriend how much this cost, but I'm guessing he found it on clearance for like $3. He was just like, here you go. And so yeah, that's my weekly wax wrap up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 candles down this week. Good to go. Making some progress here, folks. Thank you so much for joining me here at All About Candles. My name's Greg. It would mean the world to me if you would like, comment, and subscribe. Help me stop flopping so much here on YouTube. I hope everyone's doing really well, having a great day. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.